Hey everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. I'll just adjust it a little. My name's Christina Maria Livsdotter, and Swedish Dharma Tarot is my channel. But I haven't been working with it enough lately, but now I'm back. I've been working mainly on Facebook, so please join me there. Daily lives as well. Today it's Leo. I love Leos. And on the weekends, I don't do lives on Facebook, but I'll keep doing them here. 12 o'clock today and tomorrow. 12 o'clock Central European time, that is. Welcome to whoever's watching. Nice to have you here. Please let me know where you're chatting from, and really it would be nice if you said what star sign you were as well. I'm a Cancer. So anyway, in the pre-shuffle, 2 cards fell out. A Queen of Cups, which could be another aspect of you, Leo. It could also be your partner, or it could be your soul. And here we have some traveling that's not going to take place. I wonder why. Well, it could be for a lot of reasons, but most likely COVID. So, I always do a pre-shuffle of oracle cards. So I work with a Path of the Soul. Sorry for scratching. I'm a bit allergic to the beautiful dogs that I share the house with. And you got Light Within. Beautiful. So we'll have a look at that. And this one too, a yogic path. And you got Dharana. Single focus concentration. Dharana's been coming up a lot lately. Really. For a lot of you. And what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I think I better just get on with it. I'll do a last little shuffle here. And for the last time, ask what spirit would like you to know, Leo. Whoa. A lot of things fell out now. I'll keep the Sun. That's your card. And a communication coming in. So I wonder, it's your card, the Sun. It's also the symbol for artistry and children. So there could even be a pregnancy on the way or something really exciting like that. Pregnancies like to show themselves. Babies on the way like to show themselves in my reading. I'm very honored for that. So the tarot cards that I work with are called the Goddess Tarot, and they're made by an American artist called Chris Waldher. They are beautiful, and they are full of feminine power because the whole major arcana is made up of deities from all over the world and all different time periods. They love men too. Men love feminine power, absolutely, but men need a lot of feminine energy and power. We're all a mixture anyway. We're all a mixture of feminine and masculine. I have a good contact with the guy in me. I love to work out heavy. I'm quite aggressive if I need to be, etc. But the other way is very important too, for men to try at least to have a good contact with the feminine inside of them, the soft side, the intuitive side, the child caring side, or the caring side in general. So yeah, we're interesting, I guess, we people on this planet. I'll just get my bearings here to see what they're trying to tell you. You know what? Possibly we have twins here, young twins. They're not children. We have a prince and a princess in staves. They're both Leo characters, and they should be people 27, 28 years old. And because they come up so close to each other and both in fire, I'm wondering if maybe you are twins, which would be fabulous. What I see here is that you are going into your next life cycle. And we do that most of us, every 7 years. So that means that you have just turned, or you're about to turn next year, more likely, 28. Some of us work on 9-year cycles. Hey, the second person in. Nice to have you here. Please let me know where you're chatting from or watching from. So, friends of numerology would say, not 7, 9-year cycles. And certainly I see them too. My cards have taught me 7, but I see 9-year cycle people. So possibly you're turning 27, right? It's going to be a great year. The 6 of Wands is like a victory card. So this is telling us that whatever you've faced in the past, and I actually see a little bit of sorrow here. Sadness. So maybe you have had to grieve something. I will assume that you're twins, and if you're not, well, you separate them. And if you're a woman or a man, you just, hopefully you will resonate anyway. Yeah, you've had to make some sacrifices, not really being allowed to be yourself, and not really understanding yet why, but it will clear for you. But there's a lot of sentiment, a lot of emotion. The Ace of Cups tells us that. And this is your intuition, but it can also be your mother. So you have to decide, and maybe I'll help. Maybe I can help as we go along in the story here. Because, yeah, it could also be your father, because I see something here. I see an active abuse of some sort. It's a theme that I've been given to work with. I grew up with an alcoholic father, and it comes again and again. It's been especially a lot the last couple of weeks. So I think many of us are really working to get rid of these heavy energies, because there are heavy energies. There are heavy energies in alcohol. There are heavy energies in growing up with alcohol, and that the dysfunction that it entails. It becomes a very strange family dynamic, where the adults are focused on each other and the kids are sort of there, and certainly I've been taken care of, and I've been lucky in the sense that there's been no violence in the family. Still, we grow up with a lot of shame. We grow up with a lot of guilt. We don't talk about it. We don't tell anybody in our vicinity. I remember I had a boyfriend who had a drug problem, and I didn't even tell him that my dad had a drinking problem. Can you believe it? That's how dysfunctional and protective we are. And when you don't do that, when you don't talk about it, it eats away at your soul. I don't like to say it like cancer, because now everybody's going to think, oh, I grew up with alcoholics, I'm going to get cancer. No, but it does give lesions in the soul for sure. And that's why it's important to talk about it. So that's my job. Here we have a father in the reverse. And he's probably, just like my dad was too, very responsible, very caring, family-orientated man who did his best to take his responsibility, but he had a disease. He had a sickness, and that's probably alcoholism. He should have been born or have strong, influences in his chart from Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They're brilliant fathers, but if they have an alcoholic problem or a drug problem or something, well, they're not. They can't even take care of themselves, let alone their families in the proper manner, in a responsible manner. They can love them, and I'm sure he did. The cards are saying that things are going to clear around you regarding insight of this problem. That would be clear insight. Now it's in the reverse. And it's going to take a little while, but I think it's just about happening. The dogs are great. And they don't accept any bullshit past the window. People or dogs passing by, they've got no right to be there. Hörni, grabbar och flickor, hej. No, it doesn't work. Justice will rule. This is really the big thing here. Justice will rule. And you will see and you will understand and you will grow and you will become more and more yourself, your true selves. This car actually came up in the reverse too. So it means the opposite, that you're not really there. You don't really understand. You're young people too. I was in my 40s. No, I was even in my 50s before I started to go to so-called 12 steps meeting, not because I'm an alcoholic or drug addict, and I don't even, there are lots of different branches, but it's the same principle and the same 12 steps for all of us. And I joined a group called the Adult Children of Alcoholics and drug addicts. It includes even people who've grown up with psychic illness, parents who are depressed, etc. So when this card comes up, that's when you're going to show everybody who you are and what you are. You're coming to insight, and you're gaining insight very early, a lot earlier than I did. And that's brilliant. Now, I don't know how I'm going to tie in these cards